So this is only my second time coming to Destination Imagination Global Finals, but I think something strange happens. Aliens take over my body and I become a completely different person. I don't even know that my husband, Rudy, would recognize me. I will talk to anyone about almost anything. I mean, I do weird things like make jokes about talking from a shower. I would never do that. Why am I doing that now? I'll high five people I don't know. Today, I interrupted a man's FaceTime conversation with his wife. Got in the shot. Who does that? This girl. Well, anyway, today what I'm talking about is prop storage. So of course we're doing more pin trading and participating in lots of the outdoor activities, but we also took a chance to go over to prop storage and drop off the props and the costumes and the stage and backdrops and everything else that we needed. They opened up this big room for all of the teams to drop all of their supplies, and so people are backing up their U-Haul trailers and vans and you name it, buses. They're backing up and they're pulling all of their supplies out and starting to set them up. So a visit to prop storage is a great way to see what kind of things other people are bringing. They start unwrapping all of their props and their costumes and their stages and their sets and backdrops. So it's kind of fun to see the creativity that these kids have when they start setting up their props. It's quite a lot of fun to go through prop storage because you see the kids unwrapping the crates that they've shipped or pulling the stuff out of their vans, and you really get to see what are they bringing to the table and what are we competing with. People are repairing items that have broken during shipping. They're testing, say for example, the technical effects. They're plugging them in and they're testing them. It's exciting, but it's also kind of scary because you realize that there's really a lot of stiff competition. With my perspective now of coming to global finals, I see how great things can be. And I wouldn't have known that had I not come. And it's the same thing when I was talking to some of those kids this morning. They never knew, especially the ones where this was their first time. They never knew what was possible. And so they walk into prop storage and they see all of this stuff and they think, wow, we never thought of that. It's hard to ask that question. How do you want to solve this? Because you can't tell the kids the answer. You need to ask them questions so that they come up with the solution. Well, when you're 10, you might not know what's possible. So the way that you see what's possible is by seeing other people solve the same challenges. You meet a lot of people, you talk to a lot of people, you see things, you read things, you fill your head with knowledge, and that gives you a jumping off point for creativity. I think it's possible that when you walk through prop storage, you sort of feel like you're giving away your secrets because here you are unwrapping all of these things that you've been working on for months and months, and it feels like you want to hold it very, very close so that you don't give away your skills away to the competition so they don't overtake you. But I had a conversation with Rudolph about what does it really mean to give secrets away. It was actually a really good conversation. If you open up and tell people what you're doing and show them how you learned it and talk about it, it's quite possible that they're going to copy exactly what you did. But even if they did copy you, and even if they did take some of your techniques, your crafts, and they copied it, when you make them better, like when they copy you, what it does is you have to turn around and you have to be better. But it's possible that somebody won't steal from you. It's possible that you have a chance to teach somebody else and raise their level of understanding by sharing that knowledge. And I think, wouldn't that be a great world to live in? To live in a world where we constantly are trying to help each other get better. It doesn't have to be this secret individual place where we have to hold everything so tight, because I think that stifles innovation, it stifles cooperation, it stifles thought in a lot of ways. And I want more people to know that when you come here, you see things that you might not get a chance to see back home. In talking with these kids, I've come to the conclusion that once you come to global finals and you see what it takes to get here, when you go back home, the path for creativity comes much easier. I want to make sure that there's more kids that have access to this, to grow their brains in a great way so that their path for trying to decide how to do something, how to solve a problem, that path is made easier. Okay, I'm not going to say much about opening ceremonies. It's been a blast tonight, but we got to get going back to the hall because the kids got to get up at 6:30. I'm not going to say much about opening ceremonies. It's been a blast, but we got to get going back. We got to get up at 6:30 tomorrow morning so that we can get the kids off to Instant Challenge. So enjoy the clips. I hope the video is good tonight, and we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks. Bye. Okay, I lied and said I wasn't going to say much about opening ceremonies, but we're back at the hall and the kids are getting ready for bed. But I did want to come in and say that opening ceremonies were a big surprise to me last year. That it's such a huge event. You wouldn't believe, I think there's maybe like 17,000 people that are here. But it's pretty amazing when you get in there and you see the performances and you have all the cheering and you have the parade of nations. I don't know what they call it, but it's so much fun to see everybody cheer for their home states and their home countries. And anyway, it's a lot of fun. So I have some footage that I'm going to show you. And what else? I think that's it. I'm cramming a lot into today's video. With the prop storage and then also with closing ceremonies, but more fun stuff. The kids have instant challenges tomorrow, so I'll talk a little bit about that in the next video. So I hope y'all are doing well. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.